Okay. Oh, God. Hello, guys. I am back again. I told you this would be a weekly thing for the football season. It ended up being beginning of season, end of season fucking thing. So, I'm within the first 30 seconds. I should not curse anyway. But, yeah. So, let's see. What do I have to say about this season? Man, let's be positive at first. We played some games. We won some games. That's where the positive is at. Okay. uh, Listen, I wanted to be more angry about this. I can't be. I really can't. So, Mike Tomlin. Yeah. What can you say about a coach that hasn't won a game in 18 years? Like a playoff game in 8 years. You're there. You're consistent. We start the season good, and then you slide us into the playoffs. Though we don't deserve to be there, as proven by our loss to Baltimore. And to everybody who just Googles the score afterwards, it was not even close. I don't care if it says 14-28. It was 21-0 before half. Baltimore was just whooping us. It was 21-0. But I can't complain. I'm a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's spoiled to think that we need a new head coach because he can't win a playoff game. I get franchises are worse off than us. I get that. But also, they're not the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, this is standard. And everybody who's about to reference the Patriots, that's not their standard. That was their standard when Brady was there, but that's not their standard anymore. It's like, I don't want to say it because a lot of Steelers fans are probably gonna be mad at me for this, but we're the Dallas Cowboys of the AFC. We can look really decent in the regular season, and then crap the bed in the postseason. Like, and crap the bed for many reasons. Our defense stopped being what I would like to call a solid defense. Like, to at a certain point, we just let people just run right through us. I mean, Derrick Henry had, I don't remember the stat off the top of my head, but he had a crap ton of yards on us running the ball. Like, how you can't allow that. You cannot allow that to be like what happens. And defense struggled. But I feel like everybody goes like this, well, defense needs to they can only do so much. They're tired. The offense doesn't do anything. And like the Russ to Fields, like the Fields to Russ switch, that I didn't understand, much like many Steelers fans. And then when Russ got switched in, he was winning, he was doing good, and everybody was like, maybe Tomlin knows what he's doing. And I was like, I still would have preferred Fields. Because I'm watching who he's beating, and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that these are weak opponents that Russ is beating. The only strong opponent he actually beat was the Commanders. And I'm going to say he beat them because it wasn't a game won by 6 field goals. So everybody who's about to reference the first Ravens game can suck an egg. He didn't win the game. Boz did. And also Justin Tucker missing all those field goals definitely helped. So, but yeah, Russ was not who I thought should be the starter, not who I thought would stay the starter, especially after that 4-game skid of absolute nothingness. And the Cincinnati game, I gotta talk about it. The first one. He did good. And everybody was like, see, he's doing good. And I'm like, Yes, but that defense has been known to be a piece of crap. And he's beating them. We beat them by 5 points. I think a touchdown? Somewhere around there? It was not a lot. Like, I can't physically be happy about that. Like, so let's just go down the gauntlet of games Russ won. Jets were not good this year. He won 37-15. Giants also not good this year. He won 26-18. Okay. The Commanders game, the game I gave him, saying he helped us win that game, 28-27. It was extremely close. Ravens game, I already said that he doesn't get the slack for that because he did not do anything. The Browns game, we lost. He did not help that situation. Bengals game, obviously, he won. We won by 6. Whoa, we won by a touchdown like I thought. But, like, second Browns game, that was obviously just going to be a blowout. We were mad. And then the stretch of hell, as I like to call it. We lost to the Eagles by 14. We lost to Baltimore by 17. And we lost to KC by 19. And we lost to Cincinnati by 2. That's just regular season. And that's the 4 games kid. And then we enter the playoffs. And everybody's like, the Steelers could be a sneaky upset. I was like, no, they can't. I've never met a team that comes into the postseason on a 4-game losing streak and wins. So, yeah. I don't personally have faith in the team. And lo and behold, my faith was well placed. And everybody being like, well, Arthur Smith didn't implement good offensive strategies. He's trying. He had a 36-year-old quarterback who shouldn't be playing. I hate to say this. Him, I'm going to load gas in the tank. Take that somewhere else. Also, to the NFL analysts who were like, they should pick up Aaron Rodgers. No. We need to get younger, not older, you dumbasses. But anyways, like, in Fields, I had faith in Fields. Granted, I didn't get to watch a lot of the games, but the games I did get to watch, he didn't seem too bad. He wouldn't throw the ball down the field, but, he didn't seem too bad. I get it. He's not the answer. That's fine. I don't care. I'm very supportive of Fields. But Russ isn't either. No 30 and above quarterback is going to be the answer. Well, 34 and above quarterback is going to be the answer. Okay? So, you just can't. You can't play this game of, I'm just going to go out there and have fun. No. Come on. And Tomlin, he's going to keep his job. I hate to report to Steelers fans who want him to be fired. He's going to keep his job. And trust me, I'm not off that train with you. I'm not fully off that train. I'm semi on that train. That train definitely has not left the station for me. I definitely think that Tomlin might be the problem. And again, everybody references Andy Reid leaving Philly, and Philly getting better, and Andy Reid getting a good team. I think that could happen. I'm not delusional. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. The problem with Tomlin is, if we keep Tomlin, we're keeping the consistency of a mid-round pick. And the problem with mid-round picks are, guess what? All the quarterbacks are fucking gone because we're not bad enough to get a quarterback. So, you would have to sign a young guy. And guess what? No young guys are in free agency. Want to know why? Because no team wants to let go of their young guy because they hold on to faith now. Which they should. Bryce Young is a key example. Sam Darnold. Baker Mayfield. That's another example. Then again, everybody uses Baker as an example of they gave up on him because he was bad, and then he was good. I never saw that as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I was like, Baker's always been good. The franchise just screwed him over because they decided that Odell Beckham Jr. the known diva of the NFL world, one of them, was right, and that Baker should have been better, though the man played through injury. But we're gonna go with the diva, anyways. But it's here's what I want out of the offseason. I want us to fix the O-line, because that is a problem. Everybody's about to be like, I'm about to. But I don't think we need to do it as extensively as people are thinking. Broderick Jones is getting better. So that shores up the left tackle position. I don't like people who are like, Troy Fontana's our left tackle. No. Let him be right. Let Troy be right. Right tackle. And if he's doing superb at right tackle and Broderick's kind of struggling at left, swap him. See what happens. Because I'm fine with that. Our guards, they're our center. Fucking Zach Frazier. Awesome. We have the staple at center. So in the middle of the line, and in the two edges, at least one of the edges, is solid. Because we don't know what's in George Falzano. He got injured too soon. Anyway, the guards, Isaac Samalu and James Daniels, I would like James Daniels back because I believe he's injured, and that's why we have been crap when it comes to the guard position, like blocking up front, which I think James Daniels will help. So if we can keep the line and maybe get some backup pieces in case it's like, oh, these guys aren't good. And then, oh, well, okay, well, we'll just work these guys in real quick. Just to see what happens. That could work. Quarterback is something we need to address. I don't care about it this season. When I say that, I mean if we get somebody as a 1-year placeholder, that's fine. But that 1-year placeholder needs to see a defense. So goodbye Russ, goodbye Rodgers. Anybody who can see a defense. That's what I want. Because it's very obvious Russ fucking couldn't. So just that. Or if because I've heard rumors, the Arizona Cardinals might move off Kyler Murray. If that's what happens, I'd be okay with Kyler coming to Pittsburgh and giving it a shot. But, I digress. We need to keep Jalen. Oh, sorry. We need to keep Warren. Najee, I could take or leave. Najee just hasn't been running. Granted, it's behind a crappy line, and he's still putting up numbers. But Najee just isn't it. Because Warren's running behind the same line, and his stats, he's not getting the same amount of snaps, but he's doing decent for what he's getting. We need a second wide receiver. That is another thing we need to address through draft or free agency, whatever. Get a number 2 in. An actual number 2. And if George Pickens does not pick up his attitude, use him to get a number 1 and a number 2. Because guess what? I'm tired of this bullshit. We're losing because you want to be a diva. Anywho. Get all that done. And maybe next season will be good. If we can get a competitive quarterback to hold us over until 2026. And maybe trade up in 2026. I know we don't normally do that, but we're going to have to do that if we want a franchise quarterback. If it's hey, 2026 is coming around. We need a quarterback. We're not going to be in position to draft a quarterback. Well, how about we trade up with the team so we are in position to draft a quarterback? You get what I'm saying? If you want to, because we're going to want to be competitive. There is no Pittsburgh Steelers rebuild. That has never been the words out of anybody's mouth ever in the state of in the city of Pittsburgh. So we're going to have to trade up, because if we keep Tomlin and we know he's going to want a competitive quarterback, we're not going to be in position to get a quarterback. So, yeah, 2026 has a deep quarterback draft class from what I'm seeing. So if we have a chance, it'd be next year, not this year, because I've looked at this year's quarterback draft class, and according to multiple sources. The only quarterbacks that are worth mentioning, there's two, and they have a high chance of just going within the top 10. So, we'll pin the quarterback conversation for next season. I feel like that's a better idea. But for now, I think that's what we can do. Get some backup for the O-line, because we don't know fully what the O-line can do, because we've had too many injuries. We've been ransacked by injuries. So, get the O-line back and get it solidified. Get a second wide receiver, and if Pickens wants to still be annoying, a first. Everybody's going to be like, you can't do that. Yeah, no, I can't, but fucking, he only has one season left, so let's just let him play it out. Moving on. And get a competitive quarterback. May that be a young guy you trade for, or may that be a decently young quarterback that you use to hold over until you can draft a quarterback. That's what I think we need. Oh, and keep Warren. That's important. Keep Warren. And get the you figure out what's going on defense. Like, seriously. We have the star power, but yet none of them wanted to show up last night. They tried. Cam showed up, but Cam always shows up. So, But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I can't stand what this team does to me half the time. Alright. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate any input I see down below. Have a good night. Bye.